Hey guys, this is Jaden from Team Shadow Strike coming at you with an updated deck profile on my Full Moon Tsukiyomi deck. I realize the Full Moon version isn't the most popular anymore. I mean, we're about to get set 9 here in America, and this was set 3. But I'm still trying to pick up all the Coco stuff because I want to build that eventually. And also, set 9 Goddess of the Sun comes out, so I'll be building that as well. I really like Goddess of the Sun deck. Before that comes out, I have a little thing here to ask you guys, and if you want me to do this, I will. I have everything that I want to make a CEO deck, basically a deck that just revolves around CEO Amaterasu. If you guys would like my just basic CEO deck before set 9 is released here in the US, I'll be more than happy to do a deck profile on that for you. And then when I get all my Goddess of the Suns, I will do the my deck list for Goddess of the Sun. So anyway, I will give you, which will more than likely, I don't want to say last because I never know if I'll do something crazy with it, but I'm going to bring you an updated version on this. So anyway, let's get into the deck. We all know what Godhawk Ichibi Yoshi does. Gets the ride chain going, so I'm not going to explain that. For the triggers, I play the 4 Psychic Bird, helps me get the 6th card in the soul. 2 Battle Sister Ginger and 2 Oracle Guardian Nike, so that's 8 crits in total. And then I play 4 Draw Trigger. I know a lot of OTT players play 12 Critical Trigger, and that's fine, but I don't know. I'm kind of leery about using this, using 12 criticals in this deck. I don't know why, but it. I don't know. As of late, this deck just doesn't want to work for me. Maybe I need to try a different version of OTT. Maybe I should build that CEO deck. But if you guys want me to build just a CEO deck before set 9 and post it on here for you guys, just say something in the comment section below, or just tell me something that will give me the response that you would like to see that. And then 4 Heal Trigger. And if anybody has them, I would like SPs of the Longus Maguses. Would that be plural? Yeah, it's YouTube, not an English test. Grade 1s, I noticed that I was seeing a lot of grade 1s, and I wasn't seeing, because grade 2 in this deck was where I was missing my grade the most. So, for Crescent Moon, 4 Perfect Guards, 4 Gemini, and 2 White Hair Venaba to fix your ride chain. So only 14 grade 1s. And then grade 2s, excuse me, 4 Goddess of the Full Moons. This is the one that I seem to miss the most. So that's why I put in more grade 2s. And just in the ride chain in general, this is the one I seem to miss the most. So if when I draw my opening hand, if I can open up with the grade 1 and the grade 2 every time, I'd be happy. 4 Silent Tom. Now, when set 9 comes out, I'll probably cut this down to 3. I do not know yet. I mean, I am such a big fan of Silent Tom. This is one of my best, this is one of my favorite cards. Some people say this is the only reason OTT wins is because they have Silent Tom. There are so many other reasons that OTT wins. It's a very fun clan to use for many reasons. One, it has very, very versatile units. Second, it generates lots of hand advantage, so a lot of players love being able to generate hand advantage, especially real easy like Oracle Think Tank can. But I think Oracle Think Tank deserves a lot more credit. When I hear people say this is the only reason OTT wins, it kind of makes me mad. And then I play 3 Battle Maiden Togitsuhime. It's real easy to get 6 in the soul, so she can be a great attacker for you. And then I play 1 Oracle Guardian Red Eye. It's mainly just a tech to help get that 6 card in the soul. Grade 3s, 4 Full Moon. Obviously, when you ride her, you need to have the Grade 2, the Grade 1, and the starter in the soul, or else she's going to be only at 9k, and you're going to be at a huge disadvantage at that point. There have been times where I've had to ride her and say I don't have the Grade 1 in the soul, but I do have 6 in the soul, and I can counterblast those 2, and I've drawn into the Grade 1 and then been able to move it into the soul to get her to the 11. So if you do have to ride her, and you're missing the 1 or the 2, it is easy to correct. It's not, I don't want to say easy to correct, because you have this and you have the 2 Whitehair Venabas that let you soul charge a card from your hand. I play 1 CEO Amaterasu. Originally, when I played this deck in tournament play a long time ago, I played 4 Full Moon and 3 CEO. That way, if I didn't hit Full Moon, I always had a good backup, good Vanguard to play, and then I could just stick Full Moon on the rear guard. But CEO is good. I'm really excited for Goddess of the Sun, though. I really like that deck. But again, if you do want me to post a deck list for just a basic CEO deck on here, let me know, and that is something I will do for you guys. And then a card that I was very excited about us getting, that every week seems to go by. I seem to not like it a little bit. I begin to not like the card a little more every week, and that's Evil Eye Princess Euryale. I mean, I realize that if you call her to the rear guard, you get to bind a card from your opponent's hand, you know, for the turn, but I don't know. Now, if it was like, you know, Dark Rex, and when you bind it, it's binded permanently, I'd love it, but it's just for the turn. So I really don't, I mean, I was playing 3, you know, and I dropped one of them and put in the CEO as the backup, because I hate having to ride Euryale. I don't know. I mean, if I have to, until the sun goes out, I'll just drop this card completely, and then I'll put in 2 CEOs and just play 4-3 again. But you know, I don't know about this card. I think 2's fine. I think 2's plenty. I think if you run any more than that, you're gonna see her way too much, and that's what was happening. Because if I miss the ride to Full Moon, I'm screwed. At least this way, if I get this in my opening hand with the Grade 1 and the Grade 2 of the ride chain, I can hold on to her and at least have a decent Vanguard to ride. Yeah, I'm giving up a 1,000 point boost, but because of her secondary ability of being able to soul charge and draw, soul charge and look at the top card of your deck, and she gains 4,000 points during any time during the turn when you have 4 cards or more in your hand, it works out. So, 2 Princess. So that's the deck. So, I'll say it one more time. If you would like to see a deck list or profile of just my basic version of a CEO deck, I will. And then when I show you the deck profile, I'll also tell you a couple of things I'll change when Goddess of the Sun comes out. And finally, this is going to probably be a total off-the-wall question. I don't know what they're called because my card shop does not sell them. And you guys know those the outer sleeves that people will put over their sleeves? They're the clear long ones. I've heard them called extra deck sleeves in Yu-Gi-Oh! I've heard them called second skin sleeves. I mean, I honestly do not know what they're called. So if you know what those sleeves are actually called, please let me know, because I really want to order them for my deck, because I like having these nice sleeves, but without having them, they tear so easily, and it's not worth, you know, the money I'd rather just get Ultra Pros if these are gonna tear. And between you, me, and this computer, I really am not a big fan of Ultra Pro. Sorry if that offends anybody, or if your great uncle is the head of Ultra Pro. I just don't like your quality, I guess. But if you do know the name of those sleeves for Vanguard size after they've been put into another sleeve, let me know. I'd imagine they'd probably be magic sized. Also, if you have any, like, if you have like unopened ones that you can send me like a trade proof video of, and there's cards, I'll value if you can trade those to me. I'll gladly do that, because at this point I'm tired of digging around for them. But if you know where, like, a place where I can order them online, I would appreciate you to letting me know that as well. So, if you know the name of what they're actually called, please let me know that. And if you know of a place where I can order them from, please let me know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been an updated profile on my OTT deck. So, hope you enjoyed that. Again, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.